guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am coming to you today with a wig review on this beauty. I don't want to talk too much. I just kind of want to jump into it and get it going. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy it. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button down below to become a part of the Trice tribe. It is free, and I like to turn friends into family, so we would love, and I say we as in the committee, all of us would love to have you here as well. So go ahead, girl. You won't lose nothing by just clicking the little button. I literally just put this wig on as I'm doing this video like a couple of hours ago. So she's new. She's out the box like Roddy Ricch. She is fresh, okay? F-R-U-S-H, fresh. What is it, you may ask? I'm so glad you asked, girl. I was just finna tell you. You better stop. This is the Mayde Beauty 5-inch Lace and Lace Waterfall collection, or it's a part of the Waterfall collection, but this one specifically is in the style Coral, C-O-R-A-L, so like coral reef. I have her in the color BL43145. Now I get where the 4 maybe comes from at the top perhaps, but the rest of them numbers, I couldn't tell you, girl. I really couldn't tell you. Normally I'm good with these mixes, but I don't know today. I don't know. She comes in a ton of colors, including your classic, like your 1s, your 1Bs, your 2s. And then it just get real interesting after that. Coral green. They got a color called Mermaid. I bet that's fire. So as you can see, there are splashes of like light blondes and browns. The more you kind of peel back the layers of the hair, it's kind of sprinkled in there really nicely, so it's not overbearing. It's not too bright of a blonde either, so if your complexion is close to mine, or if it's not, it'll still be a pretty good wig if you're going for that honey blonde, not kind of platinum or ash blonde situation. Normally I have a lot of good things to say about most of the wigs that I review, but child, this was a work in progress up in this area. And it's still low-key a work in progress, but I did want to get this video together. So, let me tell you. This is a 5-inch part. So, it's not really, the part is nice. Like, the parting space, essentially, for all intents and purposes, is nice. It's long enough, but it's not too long where it doesn't look okay. And it blends really well into the front. My problem was with them baby hairs they tried to put at the front. Child, or should I say like them fully grown, pay bills, 401k, 3 kids, and a husband type of hairs they put up there. There was nothing baby about them hairs. It was just too much for me personally, and I cut them. I tried to mousse it. I tried to gel it down. It just was not in the cards for me to use them hairs. So I cut most of them off. As you can see, I left a piece in the front, and this piece is actually working for me because this is the piece that I normally do anyway when I'm wearing like maybe middle parts and I just want a little something. I either do it with my hair or I do it with the wig hair. So it's laying pretty nicely. So I'm fine with this. This will stay, and it blends, or it's blending really well into my part. So that is okay. The hairs were like everywhere around the perimeter, and I couldn't get jiggy with that. So like I said, I cut them. I maybe cut them too short too. I should have maybe left them a little bit longer, but you really can't see once the hair is down. And if I put a little mousse in the area and kind of just let it do its thing, it'll be fine. So just be aware that the baby hairs on this are out of control. Absolutely out of control. Now, if you're a pro on the baby hairs, good for you. I hope you figure it out. Not for me. Not for me, fam. I would say this wig is big head friendly. I feel like I have a big head. I maybe have a medium-sized head to some people. But either way, there's still a lot of room for you to adjust. This wig does come with adjustable straps in the back, and I didn't adjust them yet. I just really kind of put the wig on and started laying stuff at the front. But, you know, you can change the notches and the loops, and if you want it tighter or if you just want to kind of leave it as is, it can get looser too. So I feel like it's a good cap size. I don't feel like it's super tight, but I also don't feel like it's going to slip off of my head. So that is a plus for me. Now, I will say I haven't fully felt around in here because I use bobby pins. Y'all know I don't mess with them combs. If you have not been here before, I don't mess with them combs. My edges say nope. However, I do believe there are 2 near the front area. I will have how many combs are in the wig specifically down below. I forgot to look. Normally I do, but they will be in the description box along with maybe a link to find the wig as well. So just look out for that if you really want to know. I forgot to show y'all the box. I'm slipping on my pimping and slacking on my macking. I haven't done a wig review in I don't know how long, so I'm sorry. Forgive me. This is the bag it came in. Obviously, it's a little longer because this is a longer wig. So this would be a really good bag if you wanted to maybe cheat the system and put 2 of your wigs in here for storage. Keep these bags. They come in handy, especially if you just like to throw your wigs in a closet or a bin. At least put them in the bag. And then, of course, just it came in this regular box. Just your standard wig box. They wrapped it really nice so it wasn't messed up when I took it all out. There was foam in there. There were kind of like clear bobby pins surrounding the curls so that everything kind of stayed its shape. So it was kind of like snake-like almost through here. It wasn't just laying flat in the box. So they did a really good job of packaging everything so it would come nice. Now, baby girl is real long, okay? I am all of 5'2", 5'2.5" on my best day. And baby, she's waist length. She is booty length. So if you are a short girl, beware. This is super long. Now, I personally don't think it's that much of a problem because I am one of those type of women that I'm short, but I'm going to still put on this long hair. So after a while, when the ends start getting a little raggedy, I am going to cut it down anyway. So it's kind of good that it's long because you almost get a lot of wear out of it. You can wear it when it's long, be cute for about a week, okay? Let's be realistic. This is synthetic hair. And then you cut it down, and the more you cut, it'll still be a nice wig because it's wavy and it'll get bigger. So you can really finesse this for a long amount of time if you kind of do it right, or you cut it as it starts to get old and you don't sleep in it and do all of that. So she's long, but she's long and doable because she is wavy. I feel like even if this were straight, it would work. But I just like long hair, so you use your judgment on that. But just know it is cuttable. It is still going to be pretty if you decide to take some scissors to it or a razor. She's also heat safe or curling iron safe up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't see a reason really to put heat on this. It's wavy. It's going to get bigger. It's just you can run a brush through it. But if you really want to, maybe put like a wand curl in it. It is heat safe up to 400 degrees. I really didn't even have to lay down the top, to be honest. Normally they come real humpy, and I have braids under this. Like my natural hair is braided, and it's flat. Like I put it on, it was flat. Even when I laid it down, I didn't really have to do a scarf. So it doesn't come humpy. But if you just maybe felt like yours did, you could put the heat up there and lay it down. So I just brushed mine out. I brushed the ends out a little bit. Not too much because I didn't want to make it too big. I brushed it out with this brush I just got from my beauty supply, to be honest. It's just a regular old paddle brush. Super cheap, maybe like $2.99. But it's been getting the job done with my wigs, okay? And it creates that nice little wave pattern. Now let me show y'all what else I got to put on this wig. So I had been meaning to get some mousse for a while because I've seen a couple people that say, okay, well, as your wig maybe gets a little older or even fresh out the pack, if you maybe really want to preserve it and it's this wavy texture, you can use mousse on it. So I put a little mousse kind of on this area because it wasn't as wavy as the rest of it. I let it dry a little bit, and it kind of did the job. So I feel like as this gets frizzier, I like when my curly hair starts to get frizzy towards the end stages. But if you're not one of those people that likes a lot of big hair and you want that wet look, put you some of this mousse on there, and then just kind of run your hands through it, scrunch it up, and then maybe put the brush on the ends, and it should go back to like a wavy state. So this is the Olive Oil Hold and Shine Wrap Set Mousse. And it says tames frizz, adds body, and fast drying. So All of that's kind of true. Now, considering this is not like natural hair, this is synthetic, you know, results may vary. However, it did the job when I used it, so we're going to say that it works. Still pending, but this is just what I used on the ends to kind of make sure they all matched the rest of the hair. As far as lace, this is as much lace as I cut off. This is kind of soft lace. It's not super scratchy and hard, but it's not like super soft Swiss, so it's in the middle. But this was ear to ear, so I cut from one ear tab to the other. But it wasn't really hard to cut the lace at all, and it blends really well. You know, I always go in with my Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette, and I just take this middle shade and put that all in my part because that matches my part, so it's not too light or too dark. Definitely find the powder or the concealer that works for you. And y'all, please ignore this spot on my shirt. I did not know it was there until I used this mousse and it got on my shirt. So let me live on my shirt, okay? I also forgot to tell you guys, it did come with a net too. They all come with a net, but you can put the net on it, and this is a bigger net because this is a longer wig. Put it in that bag and also be good to go. Put it on your mannequin head if you want to and use the net. So now I'm going to give you guys a 360 of the wig just to kind of show you what she's looking like all the way around. Alright guys, I paid $37.99 for this wig at my local beauty supply, my local Jenny's. Okay, I didn't have time to order anything online, so fairly reasonable price for the length of this wig. I don't know exactly how much it will cost online or if you can find it online, but I'll try to drop a link in the description box if you can. That way you can try to get your hands on Miss Coral. So far I haven't gotten any shedding. It is fresh out the pack, so you know how that goes. There are some tangles because this is wavier hair when you start to get like a little bit in the middle, and my hands have been in it. So as you can see, it will snag. It's longer hair. Like I said, you can cut it after a while and maybe not run your hands through it so much and it won't tangle. But see, I'm already getting some snags. It doesn't really bother me too much because it's wavy hair. If this was straight hair, I'd have more of a problem. So you can put some mousse in it, or when it does that, just have a brush on handy, brush through it, and then you should be good to go. If I did have any shedding, it was near my part area or when I cut off those long baby hairs, but that was expected. That was more of a me problem than the wig. So this wig will definitely tangle after time because of the length, but you're just gonna have to adjust and maybe cut off some sections where you see fit. And that nape area is always where it goes first. So just check on it, keep a brush, you'll be fine, good to go. Don't sleep in it. And maybe rotate your wigs if you have more than one. That way you're not wearing this one so much where it's tangling up really quickly. Girl, I'm trying to brag on you and you out here embarrassing me. See? This how people do you. This how wigs do you. As soon as you start bragging, you get embarrassed. My overall thoughts, I really like this wig. I feel like this wig is something that Beyonce would wear or that she's similarly worn before. I feel like I've seen her in this type of style and she had on like really nice, natural, pretty makeup. I like this wig for the fact that it is wavy, and I love wavy or curly units best. And the color is gorgeous. Let's not sleep on this color. It's like the perfect mix of chocolates and blondes, and they did a really good job of integrating all of these colors into this one wig. So that is it. I will see you guys in my next video. Once again, thank you so much for watching. It does not go unnoticed or unappreciated. Let me know down in the comments if you like this wig, if you would buy this wig, or if you're feeling this style, or if you would maybe feel another color. Let me know. Talk to you, girl. Bye, y'all.